All right, guys, this is it. I'm in Krakow, Poland, and I got Marcin with me today. This is the CEO, one of the CEOs of Gate Enterprise, and he's been nice enough to invite us into his facility after hours. All the employees have gone home, and he's pretty much letting me do whatever I want. So I'm gonna make
almost everything.
Almost everything. I'm gonna make a Pulsar D, and with his help, of course, because I have no idea how to run this, but he's gonna show me.
I'm really happy that JJ, you are in our company and you are the first person in the world that we invite here to make some videos.
Mind blowing.
So I love it, and thank you.
Thank you. This has been great. This is the start of a Pulsar D. Check it out, y'all. You can just move this right here. Look at this. It's insane technology. There's a blank. The blank gets bolted in. It's got. What does a machine like this cost? Look at this. He's inspecting it. Did I mess it up?
No.
All right, guys. The Pulsar D is coming off the CNC machine. We got two pieces on here. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna. Oh, it's barely on there. Tiny little bit of metal holding it together. How did it make it through that process without coming off? That's crazy. So. Spin that off. You can see all the rough ridges are gone. Look at that. It is simply a piece of art. Literally art right there. Now we're gonna take this.
We can grab this.
That is beautiful. Now we're gonna take this part out. This is the front body. Wow. That's just barely. Just barely hanging on there by a tiny little bit of aluminum. Look at this. We're gonna finish it off. Almost. And then this one will now go to where this one came from. You get bolted on here, and all the rough edges will get cleaned, and it will become a work of art. Starts off as what you would throw in the trash and normally find laying around a shop somewhere. It looks like a piece of scrap. And then it becomes this. And then it becomes this. And then we make the rest of it, assemble it, shoot it. All right, so now we're at the tech bench, or R&D, whatever you want to call it, testing. And this is the Pulsar D that I made with Michael's help. Couldn't do it without him. And as you can see, it's finished, it's clean. We got it all cleaned out. So tap it. Totally made by myself with Michael's help. And as you see, we got the solenoid, the poppet, the piston, nozzle, and the front of the engine. I'm not sure what you call this.
Nozzle guidance.
Nozzle guidance. So, and there's our tappet spring post, and that's gonna hold down the tappet. So, let's get this baby going. So this is for the, what they got that's really cool is they use this wrench here, and it's set to inch pounds, I believe. I'll put a little bit of Loctite on here. Not much, just a dab. And we're gonna go ahead and put it in. And you'll feel it stop because I already looked at it. That's it. Doesn't have to go too hard, or you could probably go right through it, huh? That's beautiful. Now, we are, what's next? Pop it or piston?
Let's go with the piston.
All right, so we're gonna put some lube on this O-ring for the piston. Probably don't need too much. You don't want it to be splooging everywhere. So that's good? Mm-hmm. And let's see. Wow, you can feel that. Fits really good. And this is gonna move the tappet. And now we're gonna do the poppet. I'll have to get a little assistance on this one, because I'm sure he probably has a tool for it. Very nice. Wow. I'm just gonna take this poppet and push it on in till it seats. There you go. Look at that color. Now we're gonna put some lube on this O-ring. and we don't want to go too crazy with it. Be kind of scientific about it so we don't blow oil all down the barrel or lube her. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to go inside of here. And there's a tool that probably tightens it. I knew it. This right here comes with the Pulsar D. If you've ever looked in your package and wondered what this is, at least you know now. It's for disassembling it and lubing it. Now I'm going to take my time and try to get this started properly. And you'll see the O-ring is going to go down into the center. I'm going to give it a little bit of, you'll feel it stop. Look at that beautifulness. There's also an O-ring in the front of the nozzle here. A lot of AEGs don't use these, a lot of the cheaper ones, but the higher end ones and the upgraded nozzles will have a O-ring on the inside. And that'll kind of help you guide it. And just kind of be gentle when you go over the, make sure it's smooth and not binding. Next we'll take the tappet, and it's going to go right over the nozzle there. I can get it in straight. There we go. These do fit really snug, so and we gotta put a little bit of Loctite on here. And this right here is not gonna smash the tappet because, there you go. How tight do you guys tighten this screw? Just go down and then back it off a little?
Yeah, that's right.
Let the Loctite work? You want the tappet to move freely, guys. If you go super tight with it, the tappet's not gonna be smooth, and you will definitely have feeding issues. Tappet needs to be smooth. Like that.
So here's the special tool for the bullets.
Ooh, nice. I really like this. So we need to put a little bit of lube on these, just a tiny amount. Because what you don't want to do is ruin the O-ring and roll it, putting it in. You don't want to glob it inside of the bullet valve either, but you want it to slide into the engine. So I'm going to lube this one up next. Make it real good. We don't go too crazy with the lube on it. I hate it whenever you get it everywhere. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, kind of turn it a little bit as you go in so you don't rip the O-rings. We'll go in until she stops, and then we'll put the tool on there and torque it down. That is a beautiful engine. I love the silver. It's like a prototype. Look at that. And it don't take much. These don't have to be cranking. If you crank these really tight, you could break them. Let's see, we're gonna go here. Okay. Tell me that's not one cool looking engine. Look at that.
Last part of the engine.
Woo-hoo, tappet spring.
Tappet spring.
Let me see here. We want it to be comfortable on here. So we want it to be very comfy. I'm gonna take this right here. This is how I would do it at home. I don't know how these guys do it here, but I would take a screwdriver and just kind of help it over the edge. I want to make sure it's not gonna be twisted either so it doesn't break. Ooh. Inspect it.
Everything is fine.
Look at that.
Perfect assembly by JJ Moore from the USA.
Your own HPA engine.
Look at this. It's beautiful. That's beautiful, isn't it? Look at this thing.
Teraz tam jakieś jeszcze numery serwisowe trochę.
Like this. You could feel the suction on that thing.
Yep.
That is so beautiful.
All right.